Hey guys, welcome to my market prep video for Jollification Phase 1. So Phase 1 is basically all items I'm going to try to work on. They will be Bumblebee theme. So when it comes to the Bumblebee theme, I wanted to start off by making my standard bee keychains. If I have a picture of the bee keychains, I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see. The next thing that I have going on is these, I have these called teddy bees and they're keychains as well. And I want to have 5 of 3 different colors. So a total of 15 altogether. So I have the cream ones, the almond butter, and then I'm going to have a teddy bear one. And the teddy bear one would have basically black stripes. So you could kind of see here, I started assembly line, prepping the heads for the bee keychains, the teddy bee keychains. So I started prepping them, and I'm trying to do it in a assembly line fashion so I can get them as far as hair. This is how the original keychain will look. This is a free pattern that I found on Pinterest. So yeah, that's the first thing that I'm actually working on. Hopefully I could come in sooner or later with a update on that. But this is something that I started probably on the 28th of June. And now it is the 1st of July. So I'm going to show you everything else that I have going on with bumblebees. So the next thing that I am working on are these Nook hooks hoodie bears, and I just had the idea to make a bee hoodie bear, and I have plans to make 6 of these. So I want to make 6 of these, and I also want to make a few cows. So I am kind of working on these, but this is one style. So I'm going to have 4 of them with hoods and then 2 of them with just regular stripes like this one. And they'll have their arms and just the bee antennas, and I will call it that. Okay, so I also have this X large bee that I'm working on, and this is a pattern by Loops and Knots Crochet. It's Buttercup the bee, and she is such a massive bee. I painted these safety eyes myself. I don't know if I made the right choice of putting these ones in, but that's what I got going on. I'm needing to do the stinger and the remainder of the legs for her. So once I get those done, she'll be completed, and that'll be like a big item done. And that right there concludes everything that I've worked on thus far with bee themes. I'll move on to show you the other things that I've been working on that's not bee related for this video, and honestly it's not a lot. So yeah. Okay, so basically I have 2 willows started, and this is one. I painted these safety eyes myself. They're mint. You can't really get a grasp of how minty green they are. But I have this one. I'm making this in Posh as well. And then I have another one in blue, in royal blue, and it's such a navy blue. It's such a pretty color. And I am hoping to get more done on the both of these and have them done in the next 2 weeks. I don't think we have 2 weeks left in this video. I think we have about 12 days or so. So yeah, but hopefully I can put a lot into both of them and get some good content for you guys. But just a little close up. You guys are so pretty. So pretty. But yeah. Okay guys, so I am now up to date with mostly everything that I have. I have this last item that I'm going to show, and that's everything, which is another hoodie bear, and it's the Pikachu one. I just need to weave in a bunch of ends, but it's just about done. So this is going to go into my pile of things to calculate for the end of the 13 days. So yeah, see you soon. Hey guys, so quick little update. I'm working on Willow today. I managed to get some of the body done last night, and I finished straight down to the tip of the tail today. And now I have this idea to make like some unique ears and kind of put piercings in the ears, because I feel like that would be so nice. It's not focusing. Focus, come on. So yeah, I came up with these horns. So Loops and Knots Crochet have a mod for her horns, for her unicorns, and her dragons. And I'm basically using that, but I'm cutting it short in different places to make the horns that I want for this specific dragon. And I feel like it's coming up pretty good, if I do say so myself. And before any of you ask, this is the yarn I'm using. It's Cozy Cub, and it's in the color green. So yeah. But it's coming out really nice. It is coming out really nice, and I have such good ideas for all of the little intricate details that I'm going to put on this. This is probably going to be another XL dragon because I'm about to go hammer on this one. So yeah, that's my little update. Okay, I am working on this bear again, and I'm currently home, so excuse the poor lighting. But yeah, I'm also watching Awestruck Crochet's video. Hey guys, so it is now the 3rd of July, so we still have 10 days left in this market prep. So we're on day 4 of this phase, and I finished it, ladies and gents. This is a pattern by Nooks Hooks. It's the bear, and I just turned it into a bumblebee. So I want to start another one of these today. So I have a plan to make it in black and yellow, and then a dark brown and yellow as well, but different color bears attached to each one. So yeah, I'm really excited at how this came out, but I also want to do this same thing with like the regular bumblebee colors, which is like the dark brown and yellow with a cow. I just think it would be so cute. So yeah, that's a little update for you. Hey guys, so I'm in with a tiny update. So I don't know if you remember me making this. I actually made another one. So I just need to make a teddy bear one with black stripes, and I will have the complete set done. I need to remember what I did for the face shaping for this one, because I like this shape better than this one. So I need to figure out which shape I did for that. Now, the next thing that I did is I managed to finish all of the teddy bees so that I had started. So I got 5 of these off-white ones done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 of these ones that are basically all done. And then I finished one of these. So I have a total of 6, and I need to get the rest of these done today. That's my goal, if today allows it. So yeah, that's my update. Hopefully I get into a few other things today. But stay tuned, guys.
It's almost getting paid.
I just finished a couple of these sit and be bodies because I had that color left over from doing the Loch Ness Monster. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that before I get up and go because we're gonna go for dinner. Hey guys, so it has been very, very, very long since the last recording that I made. Now, it has been long, but I have been crocheting things towards this video. So the first thing I want to say is a lot of these patterns that I worked on in this video are by two of my favorite crocheters right now. So the first one is Nooks_hooks. Now, she has like base patterns like ducks, frogs, cows, bears, and she have a lot of mods created for her designs. I've created a few over the years, and if there are any that I could find right now, I will place them over the video so you can kind of get the gist of what I mean when I say she has a lot of fun modifications. So the idea of juggling 2 or 3 patterns together may be a little scary, but I find it, as a person that's been crocheting for such a long time, I find it a little exciting and challenging to like add 2 different type of modifications together, or make it sitting and standing and wear a hood, or all those different things. Then you guys know I have my ultimate loops and knots crochet. She is also one of my favorites, and she is kind of an inspiration to me. Her and Nook, like just continually watching their channels and seeing how they're pushing it kind of motivates me to continue. So with that being said, and for loops and knots crochet, I only made 2 of her patterns this week, but I used 2 of her massive patterns. So stay tuned. I also used chunky crochet, and then I use a lot of free patterns as well. So every single pattern that I use in this video will be linked in the description box below. Make sure to go ahead and support. If there's any modifications that I did, I am most likely gonna post it on my website. I will have a info page or a note page on my website. It should be up by the time this video is uploaded, and you can find all of the notes and modifications for any sort of pattern. If I didn't create it and I changed one thing on it, it's not my pattern. And I don't want to go on a tangent because that could make me upset as to how normalized changing one thing on someone's pattern makes it something new is like out there. But yeah, that's a little ramble. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is all of the items that I worked on theme. So each one of the phases of my market prep this season will be based on a theme. So this theme for this video is all the buzz. So basically what all the buzz means is that everything Bumblebee related or theme shall be addressed in this video. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the biggest item for all the buzz, and this pattern was released by Loops and Knots Crochet, and it is Buttercup the Bee. And I have some hand painted safety eyes. They're like on the bronze side, if you could kind of see. And I used Posh Yellow, I can't remember what the name, Lemon Meringue. I used Toffee for the brown color, and then I used Powdered Sugar for the wings, and this is Posh as well. So that is one. She's massive. I decided that I'm going to charge $150 for Buttercup, so that's $150 towards our goal for this video. Then the next things that I did towards this video is I have multiple of the same thing done, so I'm just gonna rest them here, hopefully. So this is, so I made this sitting Bumblebee, and this is a pattern by Nooks Cooks. And I used the floppy mod, the bear mod, and the hood mod on one pattern, and it was a little challenging, but I got this one done. Then I made a gray one, and I really thoroughly enjoyed doing this, and I could see how my skill with making her patterns kind of improves on basically the shaping of the face. But yeah, so I did that one, and I had gray left over from a shark that I did, so I decided to make this. These are all gonna be $65 each, by the way, so that's 2 for $65 towards the total. Then I made a cow one, and I only made one cow, and it is so cute. I only made one of them. And then I made 2 of these. So then after making these, I was like so into the bee themed at this point. I started to work on, so I decided to make a bumble turtle. With some custom safety eyes, of course. And I couldn't just make one. I made a pink one. And then I made a yellow and brown one, and this skin is Tuffy. And for some reason, this is my favorite one. Pink is my favorite color, as you can see. So the fact that this one here is my favorite out of all speaks about how nice the color combinations go together. Then after making those, okay, so everyone has seen the keychains already in previous clips, so we're gonna go back into sitting bees. So I wanted to make 40 sitting bees because I have so many different color combination of bees that I wanted to get done. I still have to do yellow and black bees. I still have to do yellow and chocolate bees, the purple tones, and the blue tones. So 4 more colors that I wanted to do for bees, for sitting bees. However, I did get 16 of the 40 done, or 16 of the 36 done. So let me show you those in the meantime. So I think you've already seen, and a lot of these need their wings still, and I'll probably do that in a clip you'll probably see, and I'll include it in this video. So I got all 4 of the mint and lagoon bees done. So that is one color combination that I got to knock off out of my my to-do list, my market prep book. Then I did pink, and I was having a hard time deciding on which colors I wanted to kind of stick with. So I did 2 of the bubblegum, and then 2 of the strawberry smoothie from Posh with cotton candy. So you can see the 2 different tones. So this is the bubblegum pink, and then this is the strawberry smoothie. And I didn't put mouths on these because I started to get creeped out by the mouth. So I might be taking the mouth part off of all of these. So yeah, that's another 4. Then the next color that I did all 4 of was the yellow, and this is Lemon Meringue by Posh and Toffee by Premier. So I got 4 of these done, and I really think these are so cute. So that's 12. Then I did these 2. So this color is Lemon Meringue, and this is a Cozy Cub orange. It's not orange. It looks like a harvest orange type thing, like fall orange. So I got 2 of those in that color. And then I did 2 in Lemon Meringue and Mustard by by Premier. I just love this color combination. So yeah, I got 16 of those beads done of the 36. So I have about 18 more to go. More than that. I've 22 more to go. Can't count. Yeah. I can't count, guys. And I ain't gonna try to figure it out. I feel like I'm wrong, which is why I'm trying to contemplate. Then I have made these bumble shrooms, which I really love. So basically it's like a mushroom with a bumblebee hat on. I had put in there that I wanted to make 10 of these. However, I just got around to making these 2 yesterday. So I got 2 of those and they're so cute. So I do want to finish this entire category. So hopefully I could do odds and ends in between, like on phases when I don't have much items under that phase. I can then pick up topics from a previous phase to complete. But yeah, that is the last thing in the Bumble theme that I made thus far that you haven't seen. I also made these bees, Bumble bears that you can see here. But I already showed you guys that, so I don't think I need to show it again. The next thing that I did make was I made a Pikachu hoodie bear. I definitely need to go back in and weave in my ends, as you can see, but I made this. I still have to put the tail on, but this one counts as towards a finish because it just needs its tail. Add this in. I also need to add this in here, guys. I did make Loch Ness monsters from Nook's hooks. This is her pattern as well, and I'm selling these for $65 each. So I made this mint one, and I painted the safety eyes myself, so they're so pretty. They're so pretty. So I made this one. Then I made a one in banana, and this yarn is Kayla's Crafts Naughty Ball. And I made this, I painted the safety eyes myself. So I made 2 of those as well. Then the last but certainly not least item that I did was I finished the Willow dragon that I was working on, and it's a massive, massive beauty. Very, very massive. And I took my time and I did it the way I wanted to. So I'll probably make a video with some slow-mos of just all of the different details that I put on her. But yeah, I finished her. So yeah. Okay, guys, so I just found a bag with a few of my works in progresses. So I forgot I had made this little axolotl keychain. I need to put a keychain on that, and that could be another one towards my total at the end of the day. I found two more jellyfish keychains, the little plush ones, and I found a rubber duck that just needed her beak. So I'm going to finish these up and then work on a few more things, and then we can go from there. Okay, guys, I managed to finish putting the wings on all of the sitting bees that I had made. I did do the two jellyfish keychains and the axolotl keychain, and that's probably all I'm going to do right now. So I am going to end this here. Make sure to find me on all my socials. Trigems_Giftshop. Tell me what's your favorite thing that I worked on in this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.